have a 2014 Ford Fusion Titanium. It's an EcoBoost, stock turbo on it. So I'm changing my oil today. This is my live video. Please like, share, and subscribe. This is my splash shield that I got off of eBay. I highly recommend other people upgrade to this one because even though it's made out of China and Japan, it does offer more protection. It's a lot thicker than the one that comes with it, that breaks away and falls to pieces, tears off, and falls off the car at times. So, gonna change my oil. Recommended oil on this is 5W30. Take the engine cover off. There's 4 little tabs on it. Go ahead and pop this baby off, see what we got here. I may not be able to film this the best once I'm under the car, but this is where you add oil. And this is your dipstick. Of course, I have the cold air intake with it also, but that has absolutely nothing to do with me changing my oil. So let's get started. Before we get started, I gotta get my drain pan. Get the drain pan there. Anybody who does not catch this video, feel free to leave a comment. Video comes across your way, you take the time to watch it. I will acknowledge whoever it is. If you got any questions about the car, I can gladly answer any question that I might know the answer to. And if I don't know the answer, I will more than gladly direct you to somebody that is more experienced. All right, now for the oil plug, you want to use 15. That's for the oil plug. My Craftsman wrench set. So I'm gonna go under here and find a way to prop this up so you can see what I'm doing. Let's flip the screen. Got 14 people watching me. What? I didn't think I had that many followers or that many subscribers. But much love, y'all. It's on a Sunday. My Buffalo Bills aren't playing today, so we're gonna change some oil. Get this drain plug off. Tighten it, not loosen it. So we gotta take a few minutes to get this, let this oil drain. While we do that, I might go ahead and work on this filter. How's everybody doing today? So you know I'm really down here. Yo. Okay, so. Oh, look at that. Got to make sure you watch the oil pan, the oil coming out too. Got to adjust where this comes out as the oil gets further and further towards the end, because it won't shoot straight out. Kind of just goes straight down. I also recommend for people who have sedans, you do not have to have a Ford Fusion. I strongly recommend you go to AutoZone. If you have AutoZone, or if you go on eBay or Amazon, and order you a set of Rhino ramps. They're called Rhino, like rhinoceros ramps. You don't have to put your car up on jack stands in order to be able to drive it up on the ramps, just to get simple stuff done where you need a little bit of clearance. If you need to take this this piece off here, get to the fog lights, something like that, Rhino ramps would be perfect. Because everybody that has a Ford Fusion or many sedans will understand that the car does not offer you that much clearance for you to be underneath the car turning wrenches on it. It's just how they made them. Stock height, it is what it is. Okay, this oil is almost done draining. Move this thing forward. You can kind of deal with this filter. Thankfully for me, I didn't need this wrench that I used for the filter, because I didn't put it on that tight. I have made a mistake before of having it on so loose that it almost came off on me one time, and you do not want to do that. Trust me, you don't want to do that. And I'm glad I caught it. All right. Let's go ahead and move this over here. Oh, look at that, we're making a mess. Woo! I might have some oil on me. Whatever, I got my gloves and everything. So I'm taking this filter off. The filter is located right in front of the oil pan. Oil pan's right where my hand is at. Oil drain plug is right at the end of the oil pan. Real easy. You unscrew this filter, take it off, let it drain inside the pan. I don't recommend it, but sometimes you can use these filters twice. If you're like me, you buy one that's good for 5,000 miles and you change your oil every 2,500 miles or 3,000. You can get this, you can use the one twice as long as you empty out the oil. I don't recommend it, but if you have to do it, you have to do it. It's not the end of the world. And I take a rag and I clean off the where the oil filter goes, make sure I don't leave any extra oil down there. Wipe off the pan, because I'm sloppy sometimes when I do my oil changes. Not a big deal. So I don't know if I can angle my camera to where you can actually see, but if you can see where my hand is at, you can see where the oil filter goes, and you can clearly see where you're plugged. So right here, got where the filter goes. Back here we have where the plug goes. This time I used a Mobil oil filter. I loved it, but for the first time I'm actually going to use the Motorcraft brand. I've been using other brands, but this time we're using Motorcraft. Obviously I use Motorcraft oil for my oil changes, but I just don't use the filters for them. Until this time I am. So let me go ahead and get this filter. All right. So here is what we all need for oil change. This is what I use. I've been using this since I bought the car, unless I go to Valvoline. Use Motorcraft 5W30 synthetic blend. I use blend. You can use fully synthetic, but I don't find a reason to need it. 5 quarts. And we got your additional quarts. I always keep one just in case something happens, in case of emergency. We have the Motorcraft oil filter. It is FL910S. And I made a huge mess down here, but never mind me. So let's go back. Go ahead and put this filter put on. Clean off the old one. I made a hot mess, but whatever. When you change your oil, you always like to put a little bit of oil on the outside of the seal, like this, just so you don't have trouble taking it off once you have to do another oil change. I ain't doing nothing crazy to my car. My modifications that I have on the car would be my cold air intake from Steeda. I also have a turbo smart blow off valve. That's pretty much it. I need a tune. So yeah, go ahead and get this filter on this joint. And I think I got the oil almost done. Hey, thanks for the likes. I appreciate y'all. I'm not out here asking for money or nothing, because that's not how I get down. It's cool if people contribute to other people's channels, but we here push the car culture forward. We're not gatekeeping, and we're not acting petty. At least I don't. You can do what you want. That's your thing. I get it. So, this oil is almost done draining. It's pretty much good to go, even though it's still dripping. It's not a big deal. You get a few drips on the back end. Put this plug back on, and then we add the oil, and we good to go. And then once I'm done, I'll show you the ramps that I was talking about. So I highly recommend that you get Rhino ramps. If you're wondering how much they cost, I believe they were about $100. And I got them from my local AutoZone. I thought about getting a second set so I could lift up the back end, but if I need to do something to lift up the back end, I could always just use the ramps on the back end of the car. So I don't like to put my car on jack stands. I've never done it. If I need jack stands to do something in my car, then my thing is I need to just go ahead and take it to the shop. Let them put it on the lift. Because when your car gets old, you get to a point where you don't want to have those ramps on the frame of the car. Get rusty parts and all that nonsense. So again, my car is a 2014 Ford Fusion Titanium 2.0 EcoBoost. Stock turbo with a turbo smart blow-off valve, a Steeda cold air intake that I took a sheet of Lexan and made it semi-closed box. This is the filter I was using for Mobil M1-102A, and the Motorcraft one I'm using is the FL910S. So let's come on up to the top of the car. But either way, so this is my Steeda cold air intake, by the way. See, it's just a regular Steeda cold air intake. I took a sheet of Lexan, a rotary cutting tool, drew the line, cut it, used some gutter brackets, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Drill holes in this, one hole in the side, one hole in the top. Makes it easy for me to take this thing off. So now I gotta get my funnel and pour this oil in here. I think I left it in the trunk. Also, while we're back here, I did another thing where I put a spoiler extension on my car. As you can see, the spoiler extension is on it. Makes it look a little bit sporty. I haven't done really too much else to the car other than maybe sequential mirror turn signals. I don't think it's a good idea for me to be trying to put this oil in here while holding my phone, but I want to see if I can get it done. I'm just not trying to spill anything. Ooh, look, Amazon's coming. Somebody getting the package. If you order something from Amazon and you live on my street and you don't want it, you can always give it to me. Find a good home for it. So I'm trying to put this oil in here. All right, let me go ahead and put this oil in. I gotta put the phone down. It's just a little bit windy out here. I gotta go back and look too at the recommended what you're supposed to put in there, because I tend to go with 4.7 as far as how much I put in there. And I've never had an issue, but I was told you could put 5 in there, the whole 5 or 5.7, so I'm gonna put the whole 5 in there. We'll verify it later on. One cord left. So yeah, man, basically we are done. That's the oil change, and then I'm gonna go back to show you the engine splash guard that I got over here. I ordered it off of eBay. You know, I'm not a big fan of Asian parts. This thing came in handy. You can see it's nothing like the other one, and it also has 3 doors. The oil drain valve is right here, I believe. One is the transmission, whatever they all list. They're all labeled oil drain valve, which we know that's not the case. You don't have 3 doors to drain the oil. These lock up and they don't come off, so I had to go ahead and use the whole thing. But either way, that's it. We're done. So oil change. If you have any questions about the car, if I don't know the answer, I'll direct it to you. If you want to chat, leave me a message. We'll go from there. We'll do a quick walk around my 2014 Ford Fusion Titanium 2.0. It's all black. Oh, I forgot modifications also. I swapped out the grill, threw the 2G label on there from when we went to Fusion Flood. I pre-ordered it. And I got the sequential mirror turn signals. All right, appreciate you for watching the video, and I will see you next time.